Africa, a land of growth, rhythm, and resilience.
Where every thread of the fabric tells a story.
Every beat of the drum echoes heritage.
And every voice carries the soul of generation.
We are Africa, bold, beautiful, and timeless. At Some TV, we don't just tell African stories.
We celebrate it in every color, sound, and tradition.
From the past that shaped us
to the future we proudly define.
Some TV, Africa, seen, heard, celebrated. Some TV, cause of the nation.
Hello, viewers. Welcome to another episode of What's Trending on Some TV, where you get your latest news, latest on what's trending, latest on what's happening here in Nigeria. And with me here in the studio, I have two gentlemen with two beautiful ladies, three of them who are from Taraba State University, student of mass communication, and closest to me is none other but the Assistant Operational Manager of SuperGo, all the way from Yola. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right. How is your journey from Yola?
It's okay. The bad road, but you know how Nigeria is.
All right. Peculiar, how is the weather today in Jalingo?
The weather is hot.
The weather is hot.
It's very hot.
You know, it's actually Amatani is emerging slowly.
Yeah.
So eventually, I believe by Christmas it will be a bit colder than now. Normally, it's always hot in Jalingo.
In Jalingo, yeah.
But then compared to Yola, you know, Yola is more hotter than Jalingo. I believe I'm right.
Yeah. Yola is more hotter than Jalingo.
All right. So today we'll be discussing on 4 topics according to what has been trending on X. First of all, Davido storms Saudi Arabia with a high energy set and then arrives in Abuja a few hours later for another shutdown on the stage. Secondly, troops under Operation Hadinkai repelled an ISWAP attack day before yesterday in Borno State. And also, bandits were arrested by army in Efolodun, Kwara State. And they claim they allegedly received AK-47 rifles and vehicles from the Kwara State officials. Then lastly, we'll be talking about Pella, social media influencer and live streamer, attempts to kill himself inside his brand new 100 million Benz he bought few days ago after Jarvis, who is his girlfriend, allegedly broke up with him. So let's quickly dive into this. First of all, let's start with none other but Davido himself. You know, he has been one of the biggest artists so far in Africa, and he's actually the most followed artist on social media coming from Africa. And then, you know, he has been on tour throughout this year from USA and in Nigeria. Recently, he was in Saudi Arabia. Day before yesterday, actually, he was in Saudi Arabia. And just after high energy concert there in Saudi Arabia, he had to travel to Abuja for another concert, which is also part of his tour in Nigeria. So basically, what we see here is hardworking. I believe you agree with me that Davido is one of the most hardworking musicians we have out of Nigeria. And then what he's doing currently, his tour in Nigeria. Before Abuja yesterday, he actually had the first one in Uyo, and then in Yola, then Enugu, Ibadan, and then Abuja. Yes, that's the fifth. He plans on going to 6 different locations in Nigeria, and that's the first of its kind so far. So this is someone who is trying to spread love, trying to connect with his fans nationwide. Let me start with this gentleman, Politica. So what do you have to say about Davido's hard work?
Thank you for that privilege. What I can say about Davido tour day before yesterday in Saudi before he returned to Abuja. Though I'm one of his fans, and I'm also a Wizkid fan. I love both of them, but I love Davido most. Yes, at least. So it was so nice, so interesting. Davido is hardworking. You can see he went to Saudi. After the tour, he could not rest. He took his flight back to Nigeria. Hours later, he arrived in Abuja. So it's so nice. I can say he did well. All the fans, they love him, and they were so happy for his tour. So I think that's what I can say about his performance.
Yes, talking about the hard work, you said for him to move from Saudi Arabia day before yesterday after a show, then he's in Abuja. He's planning for another show, and he's still planning for more of these shows.
Sure.
I was opportune to watch one documentary with one YouTuber from Nigeria. Actually, his name is Ola Aina. He did a vlog rather with Davido, and it was 24 hours with Davido. That was the title of the vlog. So he was able to spend 24 hours with Davido to see the type of lifestyle this artist here actually live behind what we see on screen. And I was able to see that actually they don't even have as much time as we used to think they do.
They are
always busy setting up shows, setting up events, trying to meet up with these artists, trying to write the next song, editing videos, their social media. So you will feel as if they have a lot of time in their hands. All they have to do is to go and sing, and then maybe go to 1 or 2 concerts. But they actually spend a lot of time doing so many other things, which we don't see in front of the camera.
Yes.
I believe Faith will agree with me on this matter.
Yeah, I agree.
The way she's answering yes is as if. Have you been close to any artist before to see
No,
how?
not really.
Okay.
It's based on my observation. Davido is a hardworking artist. 30 VG fan.
For life.
But
I love 30 VG. Seriously, I love 30 VG.
So you're part of 30 VG.
Sure, 30 VG.
I believe.
OBO for life.
Alright. So do you think there is any other artist that can be compared based on hard work to Davido in Nigeria?
I think Whiskey too.
Okay.
Yeah, Popsy.
You know,
Everything.
the comparison is
Yeah,
there.
it's
Yes.
there already.
The comparison is there already. So just leaving the fan to
I
take their
think
glory.
even among themselves, both of them knows there's a competition.
Yes,
Yes,
do.
definitely.
Definitely.
You know, they are the two biggest
But
in
fans,
in
Nigeria.
Africa.
In Africa.
In Africa at large.
If you hit
But then,
Africa.
okay.
Davido
No, say it.
more stronger than Wizkid, I think, because of his hard working and dedication. He don't take his time doing something that is not important, I can say, and he did it even within and outside and Africa entirely. He should be one
And
of them.
he's very friendly.
So he loves his
Davido.
fans.
Sure.
Davido love his fans more than any other thing, and
Yeah.
he respect
Wizkid
them.
too still love his fans. Yes, he still love
You
his
know,
fans.
If you
Most-
can see his tour in Adamawa, when he came to Adamawa, when he was displaying his talent on the stage, you can see just one guy, he picked the guy and brought the guy to the stage to dance with the guy. The way he was even dancing, nobody expected.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
I was,
that
I
That's
was,
why I say
I
he's
wanted even
friendly.
mentioning that when you spoke about he lost his fan and he wants to connect with his fans. That is one example
Yes.
from how he showed us
showed-
how he really
Yeah,
wants
yeah,
to connect with his fans. And in fact, the tour in general is about connecting with his fans,
With his fans
and spreading love.
worldwide and
Yes,
all.
worldwide, and
Ah,
in Nigeria, as a matter of fact.
And it's not just a mere love. He even gives some of his fans. He gives them
And
money.
he
money
You know,
and
he's-
sponsor them different ways.
He's somebody we know that who is loved, who love giving out money,
Giving out
to
money
fans,
to
he
fans.
loves gifting.
Yes,
Is the type
that's
that
what he did. So I
does
think
charity around. If you
that
check,
shows some different with
if
Wizkid.
you check on his birthday, you see that every birthday he sends money
Some
around
giveaway.
Sure.
Nigeria and
Yes, to
through
fans.
various versions. So
he's not
yes.
rude to his fans.
yes,
not
he's
rude.
He loved everybody equally. He came to Adama. When he came to Adama, he
So,
went
speaking
straight-
of him not being rude to his fans, do we know of any artist who has been rude to his fans?
If
Well-
there may be, but at least
we can't
the
tell.
side of the video for the good aspect.
I was thinking somebody would mention Burna Boy because of
we don't want to mention them, but all of us, I think we know
using
about
the English alleged.
alleged.
Is it alleged? Because we know there is this time Burna Boy just recently said
He sent
he sent some of the fans home that
Oh,
because they were not
yeah,
vibing
not
to.
vibing
I
his,
think we can
concert.
say Burna Boy is.
That was rude.
Yeah, like he promised to buy a car to one lady, like that, and recently he changed his mind.
Oh,
He decided to do it again. I think that shows why his fan will leave him. So, compared to Davido have never promised to do something to his fan and failed.
okay.
So that confirms he or qualify him being one of the best.
Well, I believe we all agree that Davido is one of the most hardworking artists in Nigeria, and he's someone who loves
And
to
globally.
spread love. Yes.
Yeah.
He wants to spread love, he wants to connect with his fans, and that's why he's on this particular tour. This is one tour we've never seen any like it in Nigeria.
Nigeria.
For one artist as big as Davido, or even close to that level of Davido, going to different states in one in 1 year to connect with fans. So far, I don't think there is any artist who is in his prime and close to this Davido's level
yeah,
that has
Yeah.
done anything like this before.
like this.
There is not.
So most of the times, if they are going to do any show, host any concert, it's always in Lagos or in Abuja.
Yes.
But,
But I
this
think-
time around,
think
he's
I will-
doing it in 6 different locations
locations.
Sure.
in Nigeria. So
We
I
also
believe
call on him to come to Tarawa too, at least. There's a lot of his fans here.
Sure.
he actually
I
has a
can't
lot
wait.
of
I can't
fans.
wait to see that
fans
Fans
worldwide.
here.
Yeah.
We need him here too.
All right,
Only for life, at least.
definitely. I know a lot of Tarabans we agree with you, and we love to one day see
Obio
the
here.
Obio
Obio for
I
life.
think that day I will be the most happiest person to meet
Our
with Obio.
001.
So let's move on to the next topic. You know, this insurgency issue has been something that has been bothering and been a big issue in this country for more than 10 years now. We've had so many cases of insurgency here and there. And recently, I think about a week ago, there was an incident where some members of ISWAP attacked an army camp. Yes,
Yeah,
attacked
army
army
camp.
camp somewhere in Borno State, and they chased away the army
Yes, is it Merari?
personnel that were there, and they captured some of their vehicles and guns, many of their properties. They took them. That was about a week ago. But then day before yesterday, there is another news that some troops in Borno State, Operation Hardin Kai, they called that particular troops, were able to repel some of an ISWAP attack in particular in Merari, Borno State. And according to reports, the attack was channeled in such a way these ISWAP members took some vehicles and attached some explosives on these vehicles, and they pushed the vehicles to where these military are so that if it reached there it will explode. But the military were able to neutralize it and stopped the attack, and they were able to shoot down some of these ISWAP members amidst all that Higi Haga at that point. So I believe this is good news to the ears of we fellow Nigerians, because
concerned Nigerians.
Yes, concerned Nigerians, because it has been a big issue, and for long we've not heard the army do any successful operation like this.
Sure.
So I think this is a thing of joy, and does this stand as hope for us Nigerians? Let me start with you, Mr. Jahazia.
Well, there is hope. No hope is lost. You know, from intersecting that kind of attack, we all know that yes, the army, we are condemning that they don't have equipment, they are not doing anything now. They have shown us that they are capable. You know, it's not easy to be able to intercept an attack that has to do with bomb. But what you said, they neutralized that attack, and yes, we are happy. And according to the news, they said 34 terrorists died at the spot. So I very well know that Nigeria is getting to where it's supposed to be.
All thanks to Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Oh, yes. Well,
You know, Donald Trump, right?
Yeah.
Well, so why did you? I would love to hear why you said all thanks to Donald Trump. Please.
All thanks to Donald Trump for, even though because of this man come, they tell you say Nigerian government, they go even pay attention to all these terrorists around.
No.
So you believe it is because of how Donald Trump and the U.S. government pressured the Nigerian government,
Yes.
you know, they taking actions.
And besides, our Nigerian soldiers, they don't even get animation. Like the Boko Haram, the rifle way they use, it passed Nigerian army on. No wonder they kill soldiers anyhow.
I think Nigeria army they tried. I can't just say is maybe because
they are trying. They are trying their
Donald
best.
Trump. Before Donald Trump uttered some statement, Nigeria army were trying. So we will appreciate them, encourage them to stay committed to their work, and the communities should also be alert. They should also report any suspicious
The community
movement.
need to be supportive.
Yes, to be supportive.
They need to be
Even
supportive.
if the armies are trying. Yeah, because the last incident that they chased them away from their checkpoint of the camp, I think this time around, from the reports, like they approached them, but the Nigerian army first now shoot them to an extent. Some of them were died, but none of the Nigerian military officers were injured, or any of them were injured. So that means there's an encouragement they learn from what has happened, and they are fast respond to what's something that's going to happen. So that.
Okay, I would like to hear from Peculiar. If you also agree with Faith that Donald Trump played a part in influencing these operations and these policy that the Nigerian government have put in place in order to repel these terrorist attacks and to lessen the issue of insurgency in this country. Do you believe the influence of Donald Trump is there, or is just Nigerian government that wants to sit up and see that their citizens are doing well all of a sudden?
I don't believe that is because of Donald Trump. Because during the Boko Haram issue, you can see that the soldiers, they are trying, the Nigerian army, they were trying, because they went there to the extent that they work on that issue, to the extent that the issue of Boko Haram came down. I know that during that time, maybe Donald Trump was watching or hearing something like that, but he didn't raise any alarm of anything. Those military were able to do this work. So I believe that it's not because he just decided to intervene. That's why the government are trying their best.
Yes,
even if it intervene or not, I think today have already been recorded that those bandits or those kidnapped, the army will be able to
overcome them. Yes.
You know that
even if Donald Trump contributed, his statement contributed to it, but before our army were doing good too.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, trying to say something, Jai.
No, I was trying to counter the fact that Donald Trump actually helped, because if you check, he is the world president.
Sure.
Yes,
He is the world president. And then if things happen like this, if you check recently now, this is something trending also. Somebody really came down, somebody house in USA came down to Benue for Christian genocide.
Yes.
And you know, with the intervention of all these people, the government itself will want to what? Pick up, stand up, and then try their best, all the things they are doing on the ground.
But I think I can't believe that, because this army that responded to this is it ISWAP or bandit responded. It has nothing to do with Donald Trump, because they were on their own duty. Imagine.
Well, okay, let me say something. You know why I believe Faith is saying Donald Trump influenced how Nigerian military and Nigerian government are now reacting to all these banditry attacks and all this insurgency. Is because initially we get reports that if bandit wants to come to a particular place, you see that army personnel that are stationed there will be
withdrawn from
will be withdrawn from that position.
But I think we should also...
You understand? We've had so many cases like that. We've had many cases where these bandits and all these terrorist groups have had successful operations without them being repelled on several occasions. Maybe there might be an exchange of fire, but at the end you see that in most cases these bandits are the ones that succeed. You see that these bandits will enter a whole community, raid the community for hours without intervention from the Nigerian military or from the Nigerian police.
The military are coming after the operation had happened. Just imagine the thing.
But
that's why I said
what I'm trying to
the
say
head
here
of the
is
US
that
president.
what Donald Trump said, it may be different from what we want, because Donald Trump was specifically on one aspect, not on Nigeria army with the bandit. It was Nigeria like a country of particular concerns, and it was referring to one aspect. Let's set an example. If because of Donald Trump's statement that Nigeria army were able to overcome this bandit, let's say if Donald Trump did not say anything like that, and this bandit came, and Nigeria army saw them, would they still relax? They would still
the point there is trying to tell you that after the intervention of Donald Trump, things came to sense. In what way? Informations were not flying through.
Okay, let me say something. You know, from the question you asked, will the Nigerian army see bandits coming and they will not react to them?
React to it.
Now, you know, the appointment of the new Christopher, the new Minister of Defense.
Yeah.
You know, he made a statement that you should shoot on sight once you see anybody that looks like a terrorist.
Yes.
And now this is something that looks like it's a new policy because of the way it was celebrated. So that probably means before there was not that rule of shooting on sight. Maybe if you see them, you have to try to know who these people are and stuff.
It was not like that.
And you know, we've had many situations where you see government officials trying to negotiate.
There is nothing like negotiation. You see?
So, but all of a sudden, after the installment of the new Minister of Defense, it's like this time around there will not be any negotiations.
No.
Shoot on sight
Shoot on
once
sight,
you see.
go.
So
But do you know that I can't still believe, because what Donald Trump said is over 10 days. We know that.
Yes, you know, this is something that won't just happen immediately.
I'm coming.
You have to take steps.
Okay.
And we've seen those steps. We've seen
coming.
that
And
we've seen that some military personnel were given some particular seat. Some were withdrawn. Some were appointed. We saw that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was able to, should I say, employ or recruit all these forest guards in order to soften this matter of insurgency. There were steps that we taking.
The reason why I say so,
pressure
because what happened last week, where the bandits chased the military, the militaries on their checkpoint, it was after Donald Trump have altered the statement.
Yes.
But the reason why I say so, because Tinubu also denied the statement. If Tinubu denied, that means it has nothing to do with this the challenge between the military and the bandits. Because Tinubu say what Donald Trump says is referring to different things, but not in this perspective. Yes.
You know,
Okay, let's just move on to the next topic for now. Let's just move on to the next topic. Still on the matter of insurgency, Nigerian military and the bandits. There is now this case that bandits were arrested by army in Efolodun, Kwara State, and they claim they allegedly received AK-47 rifles and vehicles from the Kwara State officials. And you know, there have been rumors and reports that and allegations that the Nigerian government are involved in this banditry and all these terrorist attacks on its citizens. For some of these captured bandits now to come out and claim that Kwara State government is sponsoring them by giving them weapons and vehicles to conduct their operation, does that actually prove the fact that Nigerian government are in with this banditry and all these insurgency we are facing in this country? What do you think, Petulia?
They are involved. They are involved. That's it.
And also, there's this thing that was trending on social media, on X in particular, formerly Twitter, that it was the former head of state who said if was it insurgency? If insurgency lasts 24 hours. Yes, if insurgency lasts for more than 24 hours, that means your government are involved in it.
Yes.
I guess that was Osibanjo.
No, that was the former head of state, Sani Abacha.
Sani Abacha, yeah.
Yes. So does that also prove a point that the government are in?
Okay, like the terrorists, where are they getting the animations from?
You know, we have terrorist groups that are being sponsored by external parties, external other countries and other terrorist groups.
Our government too.
You know,
Yes,
in the
sure.
government, there are one or two people. We can't say all. Let's not
No, we
generalize.
can't say all. We can't say
There
all.
No,
are there are
On a
higher
scale of 10
powers
to 100,
here. There
let me
are
say,
higher powers
I can say 40%.
that feels they are above the law.
40% of government officials.
Yeah, they are sponsoring the terrorists.
And do you think the those the presidency, the seat of the presidency, and the armed forces don't know these government officials that are into this. Let me hear from you, political.
Seriously, the presidency and other government officials, they know that their hand are in. Why, if we can remember, when these terrorists it's still a government official that sets a dialogue to negotiate with the terrorists. That means their hand are in. If their hand are not in, how can you negotiate with terrorists? You can see terrorists will sit with you and negotiate. Why are you people negotiating?
In the terms of negotiating, there is a particular person they use as the forerunner. You understand? So if the person is known for negotiating, the government might just feel to go for war. You know that there's something the government have been avoiding, to start a war. If they range a war like this now between the military and the bandits, things might get out of hand, and then so they feel it's best they negotiate and send somebody who can go, and the person who is willing to go.
So, do you believe that these bandits actually possess the capacity to pose serious threat to the Nigerian military if the Nigerian military are determined to clear out these bandits? Do you think it will be a case of war?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Why? They have access to weapons higher than the one Nigerian army has.
Yeah.
Imagine, which weapon do you see them using?
AK-47.
And the Nigerian army don't use that AK-47.
AK-47.
They use sniper things also.
All right. Talking about that now, let's agree or assume that the military possess more weapons and power arms than the Nigerian armed forces. But do you think we've been negotiating with these terrorists for years now, for more than 10 years? But the situation keeps increasing.
You know one thing about negotiation.
So do you think negotiation is the solution? Because we've been negotiating and then
the solution.
Things are just getting worse.
Negotiation is not the solution.
To negotiate. Government have hand in it.
The money is all coming back to them.
So
they know all they are doing.
If we can see them with weapon, if Nigeria government want to investigate critically, they are going to see the source of this weapon.
Yes.
And if they see the source,
the line at which the weapon.
Are you advising that Donald Trump now should take actions?
He should take action.
Donald Trump action should base on the terrorists only. If they will catch the terrorist, then the secret will reveal.
And everyone who is involved.
Yes, that's just it.
Well, I think that is one solution
because
that can be looked upon.
Let's see if Kwara State, the suspect, the victim that were caught in Kwara State, that government are giving them. Government officials.
There can be allegations there. Let's not just jump into conclusion. There can be allegations there.
Yes, but this is something that should be investigated.
Yes.
Even though currently Kwara State government are denying that they are all involved.
They can deny it.
You know, after being caught now, to free yourself, not to fall alone, you drag your brother, even if he's innocent. So, if they are being caught there at Kwara State,
they need investigation.
All right, before we continue, in fact, I would like us to watch the video to see the vehicle that these bandits were apprehended with.
Imagine the motorway bandits carried past our checking point this morning, 0 o'clock early in the morning. In Sari. The thing say we no go catch them if they blue Sari. They were seized with chili color and a bag of jams and other things, and knife and other things. I open fire for them, blew their tire. I follow them up, they catch them by force. Thank God say we catch them one by one. Now where your cup never full. Now you say you get power. If your cup don't full, power no deal. This guy brand new motor.
So as you can see, these looks obviously like a government
Vehicle.
yes,
Yeah.
a government,
It's a government
giving
property.
yes, a government property given to maybe the police or any one of the security agencies,
Yes.
you know, and then bandits are the ones caught with this vehicle. So it's actually something that should be very disturbing, because as citizens now, if you see a vehicle looking like this approaching, you might even think these are the security
To
people
you
that are
run.
supposed to secure you.
Secure you.
But then, unfortunately, bandits are the one caught using this vehicle. So does that really insinuate that the government are involved in this?
Still, I
Sure,
can
they are
say yes.
involved.
Government
They are involved.
Because
Involved.
we
Government
should
are
not
involved.
judge book by its cover. There, you should now see the weapon of the bandit and that of Nigerian military. If they can have a weapon that Nigerian military does not have, then a vehicle should not be used as.
No, it should.
You know, if the
should.
vehicle is different from the one the government agencies are using, then we can say it is totally different. But this is a vehicle,
You see,
as you can see, with
and no
government
recorded,
inscriptions on it.
no recorded,
Something on
what will I say? No recorded news about people attacking the police to collect their vehicle.
Yes.
If not,
Yes, there was not even news
News.
that
They- some
unlike
police
the
were
one
attacked.
unlike the one we had last week, that bandit attacked some group
Some
of armies
and-
took some of their properties. There
Yes,
was no news
news
that,
like that.
bandit attacked anywhere in Kwara State and took
took
possession of
if
their
they had been
vehicles and
news,
stuff.
if they had
Then
been
all
news
of a
now,
sudden,
the conclusion would be
bandit are
that
caught.
it is the bandit that attacked the police, that got the car to impersonate the policemen. But this is just plainly a new thing we are seeing.
Okay, let's draw the curtain on this particular topic. You know, the case of insurgency is something that's been going on for years, and we just hope that it will
It will
come.
end.
Yes, it will come to an end,
Yeah.
because obviously the U.S. government are putting pressure on the Nigerian government, and we can see that steps have been taken, and we from these two stories now, I believe there's improvement in what the military are doing. They were able to withstand attack from some of the ISWAPs, and they are able to capture some bandits and seize these properties from the bandits. And now let's move on to one story that has been making wave, so much wave from yesterday to today on the Nigerian social media. And this is the story of none other but the most followed Nigerian
TikTok.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I believe we all know him with the name Pella. And news is that yesterday he attempted to kill himself inside his brand new 100 million naira Benz he bought few days ago, after his girlfriend Jarvis allegedly broke up with him.
You know, it is very funny. It's very funny. Looking at it, just I feel like looking for him to beat him. Yes, because I don't know why you take love that way to go and have an accident with your car on live stream.
You know, I believe talking about love, because love is one thing that pushed him to do this, right? I believe you all agree
And
with me.
Jarvis is his first love.
Jarvis is his first love.
Yeah.
So
So that's why Jarvis is his first
According
love.
to me,
So
this is loss, not love.
it's
should
love,
be
oh, my
loss.
brother. It's love. You don't
Because
understand.
You want to kill yourself because of a woman.
No, it's happening.
I think if it's happening, it's the ignorance of the person. But as a human being who have sense, you should know that from the beginning of Adam and Eve, something happened.
You know,
If you think of this, you should not give your full trust on woman.
there
Anything can
is
happen.
there is something you should know. He's a public figure, and then if they eventually breaks up without making all these things, you know that the fun will all be on him. He will be mocked about and all that and all that. So he felt like it's better he just go and anything that happens, you happen behind
So
his
are
back.
you supporting this action that Pella did?
I know I cannot support the action.
I'm not supporting
I cannot
Jarvis and
support
I'm
the
not
action.
supporting
But from the
Bella.
way you're saying, as
Sounding
if
supporting
as if
it's normal
he has
because
a point.
I've seen so many people who drank poison because their girlfriend broke their heart.
And if
And
they
you say
die,
it's normal.
the
It's
woman
normal.
will end
It's
up with
normal
another
Because
man.
it's normal.
It cannot
It's
be
normal now.
If
It's
a person
happening though.
It's happening.
in
Because-
this society.
and
Many
it's part
people
of
are
life.
dying because of
If-
a woman.
And you
If you are
said
in
it's
love-
normal.
If you are
It's
in love
happening.
and you
It's
truly
happening.
But
actually
someone-
love the lady,
wait, hold on.
you can
Joseph,
go.
Let me get something straight.
So you just lose your life and become
If
normal.
For
he
you
die,
to say
if
something
he
is
die,
normal.
if he die, she go end up with another man.
For you to say something is
So
normal,
it's just something
I
of 2
believe
days.
it
Highest,
is
she
not.
won't be there 2 days. If him buy, she go end up with another man now. So that's just it. Bella na small boy.
We have seen
Matured guy say no go.
We have
do
watched them.
So now you are
and I
talking.
dey sure say he no go fit kill himself. like
Okay,
this for money.
let me say something, Faith. For you to say something is normal, it means most people from the general public should
practicing it.
Yes, are practicing it, and it is not something that should seem absurd or it should not
yes.
be. Yeah,
Abnormal.
it should not be
It's
abnormal. It
happening.
should
So
not
that
be.
means
you know, something that's
they
scary.
cannot learn
You
from.
know,
You cannot
Exactly.
learn
So
from
that
them.
is what you should say is normal. You know, for you to take poison, there's no way for you to say that is normal.
You made mention that he's a public figure, right?
Yeah.
You know, people love him. So by doing such kind of thing, it will also affect his fans. It affects them.
Definitely.
So for him, in fact, that is more reasons why he shouldn't do
Right,
that
yeah.
kind of thing, because he's a public figure. This is somebody that is watched by millions of people
We all
all
agree.
the time.
We all agree Pella is small boy, as they say. So he feels being laughed about is worse. So it's better he just kill himself and then forget about everything. You know, there are some things you pass through that you feel it's better I die.
Okay, now let's leave Pella aside, in fact, and talk about how no, not Jarvis. No, let's talk about how love is being treated, or how love is being seen in Nigeria, especially in young people,
Love
young Nigerians.
Love is
you
a
know,
beautiful thing.
Love na beautiful thing, but the other way around
But
is dangerous.
the
But
way
any love that
things
can
are
cause
going on
life,
because of
any
love in
kind
this
of
country.
love that can cause life, that means it's not more a love.
Yeah,
Love,
it's
you are
what-
showing happiness, joy, kindness to the person.
That is what love should be about.
Be about.
Exactly.
But something that will bring crisis,
You see-
affect public interest.
You see,
That one should not be love again.
They knew what the truth is. They both knew where this will end.
Yes.
They both knew where this will end, but they had to just give it a try and then.
And see how it will
Why
go.
did you say so?
Because from beginning, she's older than him. One.
She's older than him.
And she's
Yes.
more
Yes.
educated.
She's more
She's more
educated than him.
educated, and
Even
she
when they
has-
She's older
started.
than him.
Yeah, she's older than him. Let me say,
You
I
check
think
it.
she should be
check
23,
it.
24, and Bella is just 20.
She's older
She's
than
small
Bella.
boy.
And Pella should not.
He just have the fame and the money. He has the fame and
She's
the money.
older than
which-
Bella.
Which people are saying, if not for the fame and money, they won't be together.
Yes.
And you know that, yes, coming to be with each other, they had the fame which blew all of them together. So
But we have cases like that where someone like Rihanna, we have a case with
Nicki,
Rihanna
yes.
and her current
A$AP Rocky.
boyfriend, yes,
Yes,
A$AP
A$AP
Rocky.
Rocky.
She's richer than him. She's more popular than him.
we had
But
kids like
there's-
okay, come to think of it.
But they are
Offset
doing
and-
very well.
And Cardi,
But the
she's
problem
richer than
is
him,
that
but still he cheats.
Jarvis don't love Bella.
Yes, now this is a case where, according to
person.
Cardi B, he's cheating.
He's
That was
cheating.
why they got issue. So this is from him. But this case of Pella and Jarvis, it's not like Pella when that was cheating. You
Pella-
understand?
Yes.
So
In the
I
voice
think
of Gege.
for her to be more
Jarvis don't love
popular,
Bella.
From the beginning, she don't love that guy.
You cannot say that because we
But
have
she has
seen that
been posting
several
the guy.
several
Forget
videos.
it. See, that girl is on business. Yes,
Business
it's
love.
business that she's doing. Why that one was thinking that it's love? Because
But
if I
in-
can remember
in-
when the guy wanted to travel, he gave her a promise ring. He said it's an engagement. She came and said
But-
it's a promise ring.
But we know that. We
on
know that.
social
Let's
media.
let me just get.
We
the
cannot
conclusion
conclude
here.
that. We can say it's a lot.
They are content creators.
Yes.
So anything they do online, we leave it to them online. We are our
no, but,
It
but
concerns
from
us
what
because
just
we
happened-
love them.
from what just happened, this is obviously more than just content
But
creating.
women self get issue.
What the parent did is totally
Seriously,
wrong.
it's wrong.
That's the truth. It's totally wrong, because the way he did, woman, you cannot just say because this woman that you were with say she don't love you again, and you
When there
threaten
is thousands of girls outside.
to commit a suicide or kill yourself. Are you killing yourself? Do you know that you have fans? You have your die-hard fans. You have them or not? You could have. In fact, I prefer you could have do it in a way that nobody see you. We just had that you are dying or you are dead. Than
Just
seeing we
commit
are
suicide
live streaming,
inside
we are
your-
seeing
yes.
you, and you want to kill yourself by seeing you. It's not fair. We just had like
Just
Pella's
waste
death, and that's all about. Yeah, we can't say that, but the one that you want us to see how you want to die, that one, it's not fair.
All right, we'll draw the curtain here. Thanks for coming to the studio, Mr. Jahazel, Miss Petulia, Miss Faith, Mr. Politika,
Mumbo jumbo.
Ishaka.
Yes.
All right, thanks for staying with us, our viewers, and keep watching Some TV. We'll be here again tomorrow, same time.